This is a BG8408 special news bulletin. Flash! Beloved reviewers gone missing through a rift in the space-time continuum. Are editing Matt and the Scottish reviewer responsible? Where have regular Matt and the Mad Hatter gone? And why does Scotty keep disappearing and reappearing like that? But more importantly, what can viewers expect from BG8408 in the year 2013? All these questions except the last one will not be answered in this broadcast, with anchor Bobby Brimstone, field reporter Marty Firand, quasi-meteorologist Samuel Baptist, and special reporter Felix Churchgoer.
Hello, I'm Bobby Brimstone, and welcome to this broadcast of BG8408 News. Well, 2012 has proven to be an exciting year for BG8408, and despite some minor setbacks, a couple of our reviewers disappearing and rifts opening in the space-time continuum, what subscribers are really asking is, what's in store for BG8408 in 2013? We go now to our field reporter Marty Firand for answers to that question. Marty? In the world of book reviews, although regular Matt did not continue with the favorite books reviewing series like he wanted to, he did start a new book reviewing series called the Ultimate Recommendation Book Club, where he looks at the books that he has given an ultimate recommendation, the highest rating that he can possibly give to something, and does a deep reading and analysis of them to figure out what's so good about them. He intends to continue with this book reviewing series, and he will be continuing with Looking for Alaska, not To Kill a Mockingbird like he originally said, because Looking for Alaska made it onto the New York Times bestseller list this past year, and he wants to honor it in that way. In addition, regular Matt hopes to be doing more reading this year, and he will in fact be participating in a modified version of a book reading challenge, more details of which you can find in the video description. In the world of movie reviews, the Mad Hatter did make a considerable amount of headway in his What's All the Fuss About series, where he looks at the movies on the AFI's Top 100 list and takes a look at them to see why they made the list in the first place and if the fuss is really merited. He will be continuing with that series. He does actually have a few reviews written for that series that he just hasn't filmed yet, and he will be continuing the series with the movie Patton, not Frankenstein like he mistakenly said in the last video. In addition, we did see the beginning of a new series that looks at some movies that are maybe not quite as good, with bargain bin reviews and The Evil Haberdasher. Now, we've only seen one episode from that series thus far, but it seems unlikely that we have seen the last of The Evil Haberdasher. There are a couple of reviewing ideas from last year that we did not get a chance to start in 2012, but will hopefully get a chance to start in 2013. The first is the review of a concept album, which is actually written at this point. It just needs to be filmed, and you will hopefully be seeing it sometime soon, and perhaps be seeing more music reviews in the future. In addition, we said we wanted to start a review of television series and the stories that television tells, and we do still want to do that, although the Mad Hatter probably will not be doing those particular reviews, and we're not entirely sure at this point who we're going to have do those reviews. The Scottish reviewer has not been seen too much in 2012, but he hopes to continue to do theater reviews in 2013. Arcana the Wizard has started a new series of game reviews, games from my childhood, which we hope to continue in 2013. And Editing Matt would like to take a look at some online content with a series of reviews that would be like the review that he did of Wikipedia for the Project for Awesome. Hopefully those things will be flourishing in 2013 as well. We didn't see a lot of books versus movies reviews this past year, but we did see some exciting reviews of Peter Pan, Tuck Everlasting, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which people didn't even realize was based on a book, the Disney vs. Fairy Tales review, which was also the musical review, which I personally think constitutes the songwriting challenge of 2012, that's just my opinion, and the long-awaited books versus movies review of The Lord of the Rings. He also did some books versus movies review reduxes, where he looked at some past reviews and kind of did a better job of them this time around. He hopes to continue with books versus movies reviews in 2013. He also wants to do more from stage to screen reviews, where he compares theatrical productions and the movies based on them, and also vice versa on occasion. And finally, BG8408 has a number of sister channels, like Vlog Driver, our second channel, which we'll hopefully be making more use of, Just Finished Reviews, our phone channel, where we do quick 1-minute reviews of books or movies that we just read or saw, and of course, E.T.'s channel.
Don't call me E.T.!
Yes, that. Well, it seems that a new channel has gotten started from BG8408. The background singers have started a channel, youtube.com/nutter as well, and they are going to be teaching music, the mechanics of music, some of the theory and history of music, and just in general how music works. They intend this channel to be for people who are ranging in experiences from just starting out learning music to people who are very, very highly experienced in music. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that, you can find a link to that channel in the description and subscribe. 2013 will likely prove to be a very busy year for BG8408, what with finding jobs and new living situations and other things that fall into the purview of what we call real life. So we might not have a lot of time for video making this year, but we do still want to keep reviewing as a hobby, and we hope that you will understand and have patience with us as there might be long delays between videos. This has been Marty Fireand reporting. Bobby, back to you. Thanks, Marty. Before we get into more of the exciting things happening with BG8408 in 2013, let's go outside with Samuel Baptist for a quick weather report. Sammy? Totally not snowing. And now for a quick look at some of the exciting new projects that we have in mind for 2013, let's go over to Felix Churchgoer. But first, a montage. And now, over to Felix. Thanks, Felix. That was very illuminating. And that concludes this broadcast of BG8408 News. Be sure to stay tuned to this channel for more updates on what will be happening on BG8408. And as always, I'm Bobby Brimstone. Thanks for watching. Proud of all of you. That was some great action reporting there. Good job. There's nobody in the room. I'm talking to myself. Whoa! Hatter? Damn, too early. Huh. I should probably report that.